and believed that his son, the scientifically gifted Sakuna, would one day find them. In the present, the kingdom's science, Kohaku and Ginrou have infiltrated the harem of the Petrified Kingdom's leader with the help of Azurel, a local girl. At first, the mission progressed without a hitch. Unfortunately, Aaron and tactic Byakuya and Ginrou lead Minister Ibara and the island strategist war mode to identify the intruders duo as enemies. Even worse, Mala tells everyone when she returns to inform Sakuna of the news, discovering the scientist's secret hideout. However, Mala does not align with Ibara, and he wants to dethrone the minister and keep the purification device for himself. If Sakuna plays his cards right, he could gain a powerful ally and win the war once and for all. This anime is based on Dr. Stone New World Part 2 adaptations of chapter 116 to 142 of the manga. This anime has 11 episodes from October 12th to December 21st of 2023. Based on manga series, an adventure, time, sci-fi, theme is time travel. Each episode is 20 minutes and is rated PG-13. Let's get started into the review. We are back with another anime review, Dr. Stone's Season 2, Part 2, where we do more into the manga aspect of solely trying to figure out the mystery of the petrification being. And for Senkuu and his friends, having another enemy to face and starting to figure out once that close to his dad, was actually on the king on Earth, and then, still trying to figure out the being that petrified everyone to begin with, is still the open mystery here. While Senkuu is still, as a second though, it's still trying to figure out what made them petrified in the first place. And then also for another enemy to have their own version of petrified, it's not convenient in the past. But luckily, Senkuu has the ingredients to undo the petrification spell, which is lovely. But having his allies infiltrate the enemy side and then an error occur along the way and they're not getting messed up and they're being as the enemy now, is not making his goals any easier than it should be. But I like all the different arts we've seen so far in Dr. Stone. I feel like all the inventions, that were shown, and apart from like the Treasure Island art, I think I keep seeing, like they're like always 2 steps forward and they get pushed 3 steps back. This isn't a bad thing. They're good for like story development and all the new characters that come along the way, which I find very interesting. And the personalities make it interesting on screen as well. I think specifically for this season, like the visuals are stunning and the visuals are really good. And overall, I think from the first season to where we are now, it's like just building up the tension. Hopefully, we'll see in this is season 3 basically, depending how you view it and split it up and see how season 4 will add on more of that, because we're still delving into the manga and we have just barely had scratched the surface. But what Senkuu and his friends and building inventions and trying to figure out what petrified him in the first place and who's really the common enemy here, I feel like they're getting one step closer and closer. Now, I don't want to delve too into the storyline. Just know that this is in the last you see of Senkuu and his friends and figuring out what petrified them to begin with. But having this other enemy kingdom, hopefully that he can one day reign inside us and they all work together as a team, especially for the Kingdom of Science, that they're so called. I think, besides the Minister, Ibara, and our Kingdom Song of War Modes is trying to figure out this petrified being again and how they get their hand on to begin with. But definitely check out Dr. Stone. And I feel like for this one, I think we're just barely getting to this new world. And part 2 of this is going to be a very interesting season indeed. So definitely check out Dr. Stone, New World Part 2, if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment below, and I'll see you soon for the anime review. And before I leave off, I rate this anime 8.5 out of 10. So definitely give it a shot if you haven't already. Until then, bye!